Justice for Egypt.
Good morning, TikTok. Good morning, YouTube. Whoever's, following my story about my sweet girl, Egypt. I just wanted to get on here this morning to just say I thank you for all your support. Thank y'all for sharing my baby story. Please continue sharing my baby story. My baby life mattered. Um, and I'm a grieving mother. And I'm gonna keep fighting and fighting for my sweet girl's justice. Um, I'm praying and hoping that they can go back on this charge and upgrade it to murder. I know they told me time in and time out that there's nothing they can do. I know one of the prosecutors, not prosecutors, excuse me, one of the investigators from back in 2015 when my baby passed away in 2024, and I went up to the prosecutor's office or the police department. I think it's the police department to see what they're gonna do about my baby's no longer here. Can they upgrade charges? They said I choose to not pull her plug, so this was my choice. They said they went before a prosecutor and they didn't have enough. They did, they had evidence and it is causation, but because of the statute of limitations of homicide in South Carolina is 3 years and it been 9 years, it's nothing they can do. Please y'all share my video, share my story, continue sharing my story. I started a nonprofit in honor of my sweet girl, Justice for Shaking Babies. I have a website, www.foreveregypt2013.org. It's actually on my profile where y'all can go to my website. If anyone want to donate to my nonprofit, I do a lot of events for the community in honor of my sweet girl. Trying to push forward for this law. Thanks to Representative Wendell Jones, and thanks to activists here in Greenville, South Carolina, Bruce Wilson, for assisting me, being my support, and honoring my daughter and her legacy, and to get this law pushed out in honor of my sweet girl, Egypt. Egypt was my life, my heart. And yes, I have 3 other children. All my kids is my heart. Even my bonus kids are my hearts. Got 2 bonus kids also. Got a wonderful husband that been supportive. He was gonna adopt my sweet girl Egypt, but my baby passed away, so he didn't get an opportunity to adopt her. But in his words, he is Egypt's father. He said, I'm Egypt's father. I just wanted to get on here this morning just to thank everyone. Please please continue sharing. A change has to be done here in South Carolina. South Carolina system is a failure. They go after all these big drug dealers, which, they need to, but it's the way they don't go after the child abusers. It's not fair. They give 45 years to life to a drug dealer on a second offense. But when it comes to a child who is brutally abused by their biological father, Joseph should have protected my baby. He supposed to protect my baby, not beat her in the back of the head until she's unconscious and had a major brain bleed that caused my baby life to change. And she was diagnosed with shaken baby syndrome, also known as abusive head trauma. So my heart goes out to all the parents, all the survivors, all the angels of shaken baby syndrome, also known as abusive head trauma. I applaud y'all what y'all do on the regular for y'all babies. Egypt was around the clock care. She was G-tube fed. She was nonverbal. Cortical vision impaired. That means she was blind through the brain because her brain was so damaged she couldn't see what I see, what anybody else see. Egypt was quadriplegic, severe cerebral palsy. She had a lot of seizures. Right before her death, it was more like she had maybe up to 2 seizures a day. So she was getting past the seizure stage. She was, doing very well with the seizures. It was controlled. Took her to the hospital. She was congested. She always get congested about, right in the middle of the winter, going into the spring. So I did what I had to do as a parent. I took her to the hospital. She was in the hospital only 30 hours and went into cardiac arrest. I still feel like that the hospital also has something that they didn't do right, but I'm just a grieving mother. I can't prove it, so I'm not calling out and blame fingers on anyone, but it always go back to Joseph Morales. Joseph Morales will be free in 2030. Why? I don't know. Why will a man like him, a monster like him, an evil person like him be allowed to be free in society? My daughter is in the grave, never coming back. Her spirit lives with me. Her memories will continue on. I will continue fighting for her legacy, but she will never, ever be with her family. Only time I will get to see my baby is when I close my eyes and leave this world, and I'll be reunited back with my daughter. And for her abuser, who's supposed to be her protector, her biological father, to punch my sweet girl in the back of the brain until she was unconscious because she would not stop crying, it's not fair for him to be set free. It have to be some kind of thing, something where he can be charged with murder. And I need all y'all support. I need y'all to make some noise. Like, continue sharing my baby story. I don't know the prosecutor's office off the top of my head, but the next video I will give y'all Lawrence County, or y'all can look up Lawrence County in South Carolina solicitor office or police department. But not really, you need to contact the solicitor office and ask them, why haven't Joseph Morales been charged with murder? Like, I need someone to make some noise about this, like really make some noise about what happened to my baby, because it's like it went in vain. No justice for her. But as a parent, a loving mother, I will continue my baby's legacy, her name, and I will be the one to make a change in South Carolina going forward for any other children, families that been through any type of violence and they have a delayed death. This law is not particularly just for shaken baby survivors. It's for the whole South Carolina. Like, if someone get hit by a car or someone gets shot and they die years later, and it links back, causation back to the death of what they was convicted for. If it goes back, causation shows that they death is based off what happened to them years prior. That person needs to be held accountable. If you're gonna take a person's life, you're gonna shoot a person, you're gonna hit a person, you're gonna stab a person, and they die years later, yes, they still deserve justice, even if it's 10 years from now, even if it, long as it goes back to the causation. Like my daughter's autopsy said, homicide. It linked back to complications from her non-traumatic brain injury. I mean, it's a non-accidental traumatic brain injury. So if it went back, if the coroner office is saying that it's homicide because what he did to my baby prior years before, why the, you know what, I don't even want to cuss, why the heck is he being set free? If it's literally black and white, this is the reason why my daughter's gone. It's because of what he did to her when she was a baby. Why the hell are you being set free? I don't get it. Justice needs to come to my baby. And a change needs to be done in South Carolina. South Carolina needs to change their statute of limitations of homicide. And the law needs to be Egypt's law. Not just repealing or whatever that I've read, and probably is nonsense. Probably didn't even happen like that, because there's somebody that repealed the statute of limitations. No, I need an Egypt's law. I need something to show that if someone do that, if someone passed later on, that on that warrant it would say, under Egypt's law, this person is charged. But y'all, I am Egypt's mother. Be blessed. Stay safe. Prayers go up to Jamaica for what they going through. And at the end of the day, justice for Egypt. Love you.